I want to show you something super cool. Look at that. 32 degrees and it's raining, so sleet is what we get. Pretty exciting. All right, everybody, welcome. My name is Michael. Today we're discussing about Ruja Ignatova, the crypto queen that's been lost for the past couple of years. A lot of people suspect that she faked her death, is a fugitive because of the OneCoin scam, $1 billion crypto scam, and she got away with it. She had plastic surgery. One of her associates was arrested, and just this week, was sentenced to 5 years in prison. Bulgarian police believe that she may have been on a yacht while intoxicated by the orders of one of her associates, a criminal lord who might have been upset with her with who knows what. That's the story. We don't know if it's confirmed, but it does take a deep, dark turn because she could be at the bottom of a sea instead of somewhere in Southeast Asia chilling. But we don't know because it's not confirmed. So let's go through the details. And she may be alive, she may be not. Maybe she faked it. Maybe this is part of that. You know, if you have $1 billion in Bulgaria or any of the other number of countries she could have gone to where people can be easily corrupted by even $1 million, it is 100% possible that she could have faked her own death. Who knows? So let's see. So this story definitely takes a turn. Documents supporting her disappearance at the bottom of the Ionian Sea were discovered recently after a police official was also found deceased, and on his body were documents in relation to this, supposedly. So Ignatova, Ruja, she was the main lady in charge of OneCoin, a huge, super big scam. One of the largest scams. I mean, BitConnect was one of the most heard of, but OneCoin was even larger than that. $1 billion scam. I mean, actually, it was $5 billion, but she at least stole probably $1 billion. So that was back in 2017. That's crazy. That was so long ago now. It's 6 years ago. So with inflation, you know, it's like $6 million now. It's crazy. So she was added to the FBI's 10 most wanted list for fugitives. And what supposedly happened is that a reporter, Dimitar Stoyanov, and his associate Atanas Chobanov, man, that's an interesting name. I almost wanted to say Atlas. They say that police documents show that Ignatova was on the orders of a criminal lord aboard his yacht, and we don't know who the killer was, but according to an unnamed source in the police report, it was an associate, and it's not known if they were involved in the OneCoin scam, but it was most likely that her body wasn't found because it's in pieces and it was dumped into the sea. And it's also the same report. Whoa. That was weird. All the lights in the area turned off. That was crazy. That's interesting. Looks like these same lights didn't turn on. But anyways, it was in the same report that Ignatova's former boyfriend, his name was Gilbert Armenta, he was sentenced to 5 years in prison for his role in the OneCoin scam. So what's interesting about OneCoin is that it was one of the early scams. It was created in 2014. It was a supposedly mineable cryptocurrency with a maximum supply of 120 billion coins, and hundreds and hundreds of investors lost a ton of money. Thousands actually. And unlike Bitcoin, OneCoin's blockchain did not exist. It was all scam. That's it. Nothing could explain it, and it all fell apart. It was a big, giant house of cards. So FBI offered a $100,000 reward for her capture, and nothing. There was reports that, she got plastic surgery, that she changed her face, that she moved out to Southeast Asia, that she was hiding alongside some associates, that she was, there was a ton of reports that she was hiding aboard a yacht, and maybe she was aboard a yacht for a while, and then the yacht owner got upset. I mean, who knows? But she could have just as well been the yacht owner. Who knows? So what's interesting is that you also had a Carl Sebastian Greenwood. He pleaded guilty to federal charges of wire fraud, money laundering, as well in relation to the scam. And a bunch of the lower associates of hers are going to jail. They have been charged. A London property filing. This is with the British government, which doesn't mean a lot because there's been a lot of scammers that have had addresses in London, and you don't actually have to even live there. You're just able to pay. So anyways, a property filing, I mean, most likely it's going to be her house, but we never know with London. It listed Ignatova as a beneficial owner of Abbott's House Penthouse Limited. It is a Guernsey-based company that had purchased a multi-million-dollar penthouse in the London suburb of Kensington. So, not bad. Not bad at all. So, while the UK filing lists her name, the BBC said the listing came from prosecutors in Germany rather than Ignatova, and this is where it's all like, we don't know exactly what's going on. If she is alive, she faces several charges of wire fraud, conspiracy to commit wire fraud, securities fraud, conspiracy to commit money laundering, and a couple other charges, but most of which carry a maximum sentence of 20 years in a federal prison. So, if you had $4 billion, or even $1 billion, even a couple $100 million, where would you go? What would you do? How would you spend your money? And yes, there would be probably people looking out for you, just like in American Greed and around the world. You know, there's certain cases people did massive Ponzi schemes. They either went bust, they went to jail, or they disappeared. And out of the ones who disappeared, very, very few of them are still alive today. Many disappeared not by their own volition, but they disappeared by accident. So we don't know what's the truth, but it is a mystery nonetheless. And if you like true crime, this is a very fun story that you can do endless amounts of research on. There's entire subreddits, and it's fun. But we're not sure. So maybe we will learn the truth 5 years from now. Anyways, blast from the past. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Take care.